Well, hello, everybody. We want to welcome you to the 2018 Mid-South AACS Fine Arts Competition. And if this is your first time competing, we are so excited to have you a part of the competition. We know you've worked hard, and we're looking forward to getting together very soon, just a few days away. We will once again be back at the Region 8 Education Service Center. It's a beautiful facility, and we're going to talk about some ground rules for the day to help us make sure we have a good day and respect the property that we are using. But I did want to mention a big change right off the bat, and that is in how we're doing the schedule. So we want you to know that we are not scheduling each individual person's competition time. We're picking a time for the category to start, and then we're putting the order. So for instance, classical piano might begin, and I'm not looking at the schedule, but let's say it begins at 9 a.m. We'll have all the participants listed under there, but they will go one after another. So as soon as the judge is ready for that next participant, the judges will call that name and it'll be that person's turn. And if that person is not there in the room, they will go to the end of the list. And if they are not there at the end, unfortunately, they will not be able to participate. So we've got some room for conflicts figured in there, but it will be important for you to be in there at the time it starts and be ready to go one after the other. So once again, when you arrive, enter from the parking lot side. It's a huge main entrance. Go to the center information desk, turn right, and go to the MSAACS headquarters. Everything is going to be labeled. No need to stop in and talk to the person working at the desk. As a matter of fact, there might not be anyone there when you get there. So just head straight to the headquarters. We'll have everything labeled. Of course, we're going to have maps for you, and rooms will certainly be clearly marked. Now, I do want to share some specific rules that Region 8 gave to us. So please, students and please, adults, help us work with these things. First of all, students are not allowed to run or hide at any time. Again, we're using this facility. We're renting this. This is not a time to roam the building or play hide and seek or run. All right, so help us out with that. Number two, students should not use the elevators unless there is a health need or a large instrument that needs to be transported. And if that's the case, we're asking that student to be with an adult to use the elevator. Otherwise, elevators are for adult use only. Students, there's plenty of stairs to use. Now, third, please do not go above the third floor. We're renting floors 1, 2, and 3. And once again, we're saying do not roam the building. There are people who are working, and we want to be respectful of that and mindful of that for sure. On the second floor, you'll notice a nice railing overlooking the first floor lobby. Please don't stand over that. We just want to be careful and don't be throwing things off that or anything like that. And then finally, all students and adults must wear a name tag at all times, and we'll provide those for you, but that is a change from this year. So again, those are some things from Region 8. Students, adults, we need your help with some of those things to make sure that we continue to have permission to use that facility because it is a great facility. So performance rooms are going to be on the first and the third floor. On the map, N100 rooms are on the first floor and T300 rooms are on the third floor. Instrument storage will be on the second floor. It'll be in a labeled area right where we eat. So you will see that. It'll be very clear. Practice rooms are also on the first floor. Be sure to look at the schedule for each room of when it's available, and if it's empty, go ahead and use that practice room. Keep it to about 5 to 7 minutes, and then when you're done, leave so the next person can use it. So if that door is open and that room is empty, you are free to use that practice room, and we encourage you to do so. Eating and the snack shop are on the second floor, and again, keep all food in that dining area and be sure to clean up after yourself. Art will be on the first floor and should be open for us to look at by about 3 o'clock. If you'd be a little bit flexible with us, so that would be appreciated. The award ceremony will take place on the second floor. We don't have the time just yet, but we will be sure to share that with you so that we are ready to go for the awards ceremony when it's time. Don't forget, look for rooms that are marked as MSAACS rooms. Again, there are Region 8 staff using this facility. There may be other groups renting other floors in this facility. So again, we're only using the rooms that are clearly marked. Be sure to turn off your cell phone and silence it. We don't want to interrupt any of the competitions that are going on. It's especially important if you're in a room during a competition. Our hospitality room is for judges, administrators, and sponsors, but it's not for students. So adults, please help us with that. Students, again, please help us with that. We want to have a nice room for our adults and especially for our judges. That room is not for students. As you walk the halls and in the stairwells, please be as quiet as possible. And if you're instructed by any staff or sponsors, be sure that you're listening to them and being respectful of the things that they're saying to you. Of course, we want to finish by saying, do your best. Everything you do, do it for God's glory. Have a great time. We know that you've worked hard. We're looking forward to being with you in just a few days, and we want to have a great time. And if you all will work with us together to be mindful of these things, we will have a great time in a great facility. We're looking forward to seeing you. God bless.